Hey, it's Central Valley Business. I'm your host, Steve Walling. My guest for this segment is Micah Gallo, and we're going to talk about a movie premiere of Itsy Bitsy.
Hey.
Micah, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Itsy Bitsy what?
Itsy Bitsy is the name of the movie.
Yeah.
But it's about a spider.
Like Itsy Bitsy Spider?
Yeah.
I remember that.
It's catchy.
Yeah, catchy. How did, tell me, how did this come, what's it about, and how did it come about, knowing that you're not going to give away the whole story because we want people to come see?
Yeah, and there's a trailer online that you can check out.
Okay. Itsy Bitsy.
Itsy Bitsy. And so essentially it's, the high concept is a small spider that's about the size of a dog. Small dog.
Small dog.
Yeah.
So
it's not a giant kaiju type creature, but it's not a tiny little spider.
Is it a good spider or an evil spider?
Well, it's just a spider. It behaves like a spider does.
Okay.
And then the family story is about a young mother who uproots her kids. She's a single mother, moves in to take care of an elderly art appraiser. And simultaneous to her arrival, this creature arrives inside an art object and is released. And so it has these dramatic elements, and essentially having to deal with the spider makes her have to deal with some of her own personal demons at the same time.
Okay, so would you classify this like a sci-fi, fantasy?
It's like a thriller with some horror elements, essentially, but also with a family drama, kind of an edgy family drama.
How did you get to this point? Where did this come from?
Well, originally I had the idea about the size of the spider. Spiders have always been something that fascinated me. And when I was looking at them with magnifying glasses, I thought it would be more interesting if they were sized up a little bit, but still behaved the way that a spider would. So in other words, it's not just a big lumbering beast, but it still has some of those National Geographic elements of a real spider.
So, and you say it took you, what, 2 weeks to put this together?
Oh, it was a breeze. Yeah. No, I mean, it's
10 years in the process, huh?
Yeah, at least 10 years.
Obviously, if you're committing that much time, it's more than just something you're doing. There must be, some heart and passion behind it, huh?
Yeah, it was a real passion project, and I moved down to Los Angeles in '99 to from here. I grew up in Merced, and I wanted to work in the movie business, and so I was working after I got out of school on a lot of independent productions. Ran a post-production company that I built with a partner where we worked on a lot of indies, but I wanted to make my own film. That was why I went down there. And so this is my first directorial effort in terms of a feature. I've done shorts. And so
so this is your baby.
It's my baby, and it took a long time and a lot longer than I would have liked, and a lot of money, and also, I had a lot of friends and other collaborators that were a big part of the project, but carried it a long way.
So, okay, we're talking about a spider that's not a little spider. Is this CG work that created the spider in there, or
it's essentially a blend? But what we did was we did everything we could practically first. So it was a series of puppets, depending on the gag, and then that gives it a little more of a realistic quality. I think it has something that lights bouncing off that the actors can interact with, that you're actually seeing on screen. And then if there were things missing that we thought would make it even more believable, then we would add those with CG as needed.
So you like the movie?
Yeah, it's things never turn out perfectly, but it's been getting really great responses on its initial release. It's been very successful for an independent movie, and so that's why I'm glad to have these screenings in Merced, and I wanted to make sure people knew about it since we shot it in Merced, so that they could come and celebrate that.
Awesome.
Because I think that's an important message. It's something that all business owners who work in the Central Valley know. We make important products, we do great things,
Micah,
but we don't always get the credit that we deserve.
That's an incredibly profound thought, and it's very true.
Yeah.
We are one of the more creative places in almost the entire world. Agriculture, wine, which is kind of, a part of agriculture. I found out, now I'm not from here originally, and Fresno for me was like a spot on the 99 as I'm going north or south, right? But when I moved here, and I moved here in '93, and I began to learn about the area, and then as I began to do what I do here, and I've learned so much. It's like we produce wine here that's every bit as good, or maybe even better than the coast wines out of Napa, Sonoma and stuff. But they got the PR, we didn't.
Yeah.
And now I find that they are taking some of our grapes, trucking them over there to make their wines that they get credit for. And yet it's still, basically it's a Central Valley wine. We have an incredible theater arts community here.
Absolutely.
It's amazing what goes on here, that if you're not looking to pay attention to it, you totally miss it. And there are a lot of movies that have been, filmed here in the local area, from, up in the foothills, in the Central Valley, Southern Valley. It's just an incredible place.
Yeah.
And this was your home. You grew up here, and so you're gonna show this in Merced? Or?
Yeah, so it's going to play at the Regal Theater in downtown Merced on the 14th, which is a Thursday at 7 p.m. You can make donations for reservations/tickets at itsybitsytickets.com.
Okay.
They're $10 a piece. But once it fills up, because the theater only has 194 seats, then it's full.
Be there, get there, or you lose.
Yeah, get the tickets, and then essentially we also have a free screening for the community at the Merced Public Library, and that's going to be Saturday, November 23rd at 1:30. And in both cases, there's going to be a Q&A. I'm sure that the Q&A will be even more in-depth in the library, so it's a good opportunity for maybe students who want to learn about filmmaking, or anyone who wants to celebrate, this sort of different side of California, which we show in the movie, and, the fact that we did that here locally. So,
awesome. Yeah. What about, will there be any other showings like in Fresno or any of the other Central Valley towns, or are you just going to limit it?
Well, you can absolutely watch it on demand, so it's on, different VOD platforms. You can see it on Amazon or Vudu or iTunes.
Oh, okay. So,
and I know for a while it was on the pay-per-view channels. I don't know if that's still the case. And it's also on Blu-rays, and so it's in Walmart and Best Buy and things like that. Yeah.
So it's out there.
Yeah. So we did have a national theatrical release. It wasn't a huge one. It's an indie movie, but I wanted to make a point of having a screening in Merced to kind of bring it home, so to speak, since it was birthed here. So
awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. So, I expect to have you back with some more projects. We'll
Happy to be back anytime. Yeah.
You got any plans to return to the Hollywood area to pick it up, or you gonna keep yourself located here?
It just depends on what happens. Right now I'm working with my family, and I'm living in Turlock.
Okay.
And so I'm enjoying being here in the Valley and being around my family and friends. As far as other projects, I think you can do projects almost anywhere. And so I think it's really about what the interest level is from a production company or a producing partner to, put the right thing together.
Have you heard from anybody that would be interested in any future works that you're doing?
I've talked with some people, but I'm always looking for other opportunities to collaborate, and so anyone can contact me.
There you go.
I'm on Facebook, etc.
Hey there. Micah, thanks for being with us.
Hey, thank you.
Good
Appreciate
luck.
It.
Look forward to, I'm going to check it out. I won't make it to Merced, but I can make it online.
Yeah, there you go.
That's great. Come on back. We'll talk more about it or other, projects that you're involved with. Always want to share it. It's like you say, Central Valley. I say, Fresno's the heart of the Central Valley.
Absolutely.
And the Central Valley is the heart of the state of California. And there's a whole lot of heart here and a lot of creativeness. And, And, it's time that we start waving our own flag, staking our claim, if you will, in the world of creativeness.
That's what it is. We're very, it's a modest people, I think, that live here, but we do important things, and that's worth celebrating.
We sure do. Again, thanks for being with us. I look forward to seeing you.
Thank you.
Itsy Bitsy. It's there's more to a spider than what you realize. And I'll see you when we come back.
We're here. This is it. Our new home sweet home.
It smells funny in here.
Unbelievable. These private home nursing jobs are tough to come by. You're lucky I got it.
Your son. You're not supposed to be in here.
Yes, sir. What do these markings mean?
You know what a legend is? This is Micah Gallo, the Dark Mother.
Do you believe all that?
A legend can't be explained by science. You believe in something long enough, it becomes reality.
Itsy Bitsy spider went up the water spout. Found in the rain. Walked in the sun. Will you check under my bed?
You were just having a bad dream.